Hey, beloveds, what's going on? Oh, so, I'll just, sitting here working, doing my thing. And, okay, so the two things I want to bring to you guys, just to your attention, right? Because I've been thinking about this, right? And there's a reason that it's on my mind, and I cannot let it go. So I've been just diving into it, okay? And this is two different things, right? The first thing would be Napoleon's letter to, let me see, I'm gonna say this right. Okay. Wow. No. Sorry. As soon as I go looking for, you know what? You could, beloved, you can tell how monitored we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when we go to like seek out certain information, right? It's like those that are higher ups that are watching us through phones, computers, whatever. They'll put like blockages up, right? When you're searching for certain things. I've noticed that, beloved. Like when I just typed this when I just typed Napoleon's letter or whatever I put in to the Congo, all of these things started popping up in my way to try to deter me from going to it, right? And that's not the first time. You know what I'm saying? But it's not on everything. It's only on specific truths that I go out or I'm going out to seek, right? Whatever avenue I'm going to seek it through. But anyway, it's crazy. So I don't know if do I want to read it? Yeah, I'll read it. Okay. So we'll just do two separate videos. Okay, let's just do that. So this is the words, a letter from King Leopold II of Belgium to colonial missionaries in 1883. Okay, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna make another video for the other one. Check this out. This is what is written. It's 3 pages. You want to hear this. If you don't know about this, you want to hear this. Reverends, fathers, and dear compatriots, the task that is given to fulfill is very delicate and requires much tact. You will go certainly to evangelize, but your evangelization must inspire above all Belgium interests. Your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach it says the N-word, Niggers, okay? I don't know if you say that on there, but I mean, it says it. Our mission, your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the N-word, to know God. This they already know. This they know already. They speak and submit to a Mungu, one Nzambi, one Nzakomba, and what else I don't know. They know that to kill, to sleep with someone else's wife, to lie, and to insult is bad. Have courage to admit it. You are not going to teach them what they know already. Your essential role is to facilitate the task of administrators and industrials, which means you will go to interpret the gospel in the way it will be the best to protect your interest in protect your interest in that part of the world. For these things you have to keep watch on disinteresting our savages from the richness that is plenty in their underground. It's crazy. To avoid that, they get interested in it and make you murderous competition and dream one day to overthrow you. Your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find texts ordering and encouraging your followers to love poverty. Like, happier are the poor because they will inherit the heaven, end quote. And it's very difficult for the rich to enter the kingdom of God, end quote. You have to detach from them and make them disrespect everything which gives courage to affront us. I make reference to their mystic system and their warfare protection, which they pretend not to want to abandon, and you must do everything in your power to make it disappear. Your action will be directed essentially to the younger ones, for they won't revolt when the recommendation of the priest is contradictory to their parents' teachings. The children have to learn to obey what the missionary recommends, who is the father of their soul. You must singularly insist on their total submission and obedience. Avoid developing the spirit in the schools, teaching students to read and not to reason. Teaching students to read and not to reason. This is why people don't think today. They don't use their brain. They just follow blindly. Their dear patriots are some of the principles that you must apply. You will find many other books which will be given to you at the end of this conference. Evangelize the N-word so that they stay forever in submission to the white colonialists, so they never revolt against the restraints they are undergoing. Recite every day, happy are those who are weeping because the kingdom of God is for them, end quote. Convert always the blacks by using the whip. Keep their women in 9 months of submission to the work freely for us. Force them to pay you in sign of recognition, goats, chicken, or eggs every time you visit their villages, and make sure that the N-word never become rich. Sing every day that it is impossible for the rich to enter heaven. Make them pay tax each week at Sunday Mass. Use the money supposed for the poor to build flourishing business centers. Institute a confessional system which allows you to be good detectives, denouncing any black that has a different consciousness contrary to that of the decision maker. Teach the N-word to follow their heroes and to adore only ours. Teach the N-word to forget their heroes and to adore only ours. Never present a chair to a black that comes to visit you. Don't give him more than one cigarette. Never invite him for dinner, even if he gives you a chicken every time you arrive at his house. What's the rest of it? Hold up. Hold on, because I don't want to click on this and it be a virus or something. Let me. Well, crap. So, I don't know why on this website. I don't know why it's cut off right there. But there's more to it. You can look it up. Okay, so they only have a portion on here. That's why. Okay, but you can look it up, right? And you can read it for yourself, right? And like it just it brings some interest. It brings a lot of understanding to like a lot of things that I knew to be true, right? Just by what I see, of growing up on the world scene and just everything I've been through in life makes a lot of sense, right? And it's what I told you about these systems, right? These systems within systems that the people of the world are governed under, right? But more than not, people, black folks, right? Okay. I mean, let's just be honest. We are the ones that are categorized as the ones who need to be destroyed, right? By all means. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my tongue as I'm saying that. You see that? But yeah, if you notice, I noticed on there it says your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the N-word to know God. This they know already. 12:22 on the timer. This they know already. They know and knew our connection to God. Okay? And how special of a people that we are and were. Right? And you can look back through history. There's like not a stamp, receipts through history, right? If you will. Like from Jesus all the way up until now, right? One of them, let's say, being hung on a tree. Okay, Jesus being hung on a cross, right? It says tree in Bible. In the Bible, it does say tree. And it's like all throughout history, after Jesus came and he did his work on this earth, it's like all through history, his people, and only these people, specific people, were done the exact way that he was. If you can look back and notice that. Let me see. Okay, it's Acts. The book is Acts 5:30, right? The verse that mentions Jesus being hung on a tree in Acts 5:30. It says, "The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on the tree." Another verse that mentions Jesus being hanged on a tree is Acts 10:39. It says, "Whom they slew and hanged on a tree." Right? There's also a verse in Galatians 3:13 that says, "Cursed is everyone that hangs on a tree." That's not a coincidence. But yeah. You guys should read, if you don't know about already, you should read King Leopold the II's letter. You should read that. eye opener. Okay, very very much so an eye opener. But I will leave this here. Okay, and I'm about to record this other one because I got some other questions about some other things. All right, later. Y'all, peace.